You're listening to KXVS on 92.1, coming soon.
Hello! Look at this. My first day as a woman, I'm getting hot flashes.
Don't make me smack you, sweetheart. I'll do it.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
What do you mean you do voices? Well, I do voices. Yeah! We've come to this planet looking for intelligent life. Oops, we made a mistake.
Oh, as you can see, I can't stay with you, dear. I'm melting like a snow cone in Phoenix. There we go again.
This is your host, OJ, and most of you guys know me as Orlando Jose.
That's me!
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton. And welcome back to the entertainment hour with OJ's Juice Bar. And here's today's juice. So yeah, let everybody know who I got my guest over here. Who's our special guest over here? Say hello to everybody out there.
How you guys doing? This is DeWayne Zachary, saxophonist. Nice to be here, and I'm very, very proud to be in front of OJ here.
All right. So yeah, just let everybody know, are you from here? Are you a Stocktonian? Did you move here? Just let everybody know a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Born in Modesto, raised in Stockton. I don't even know the streets of Modesto, actually. I was just born there. My parents, they were residing out here, and then they went to, Fresno for a trip or something. Came back, and then our water broke. So the closest place they could have me at was Modesto. That's all I know about Modesto. And then after that, we came back down here, and I've been here ever since. Up until the age of 23, moved to New York, started playing on cruise ships out there. Went to Harlem, won the Apollo out there, and just been doing music ever since.
Cool. So how was the atmosphere from New York and Harlem to Stockton?
Very, very night and day. You could be in one corner of Harlem and be right in front of the projects, and then you turn the corner and you be in Queens, and there's a whole bunch of ritzy businesses right in front of you, and you don't know what to think, like what's going on. I turn the corner and I'm in the hood. Now I feel like I need to be in a three-piece suit. But I love it though. This is very musically natured, and has theater and theater arts, and modeling capital of the world. Pretty much just applies right there.
So what got you into music?
Well, when I was a kid, I heard a lot of famous saxophonists playing on TV, and I liked the sound that it resonated, and I asked my mother if I can have one of those instruments, and she said it's called a saxophone. Next thing I know, I'm playing in the fifth grade, and that's when pretty much everything went uphill from there. I was first chair everything. I was winning all the rallies, all the little school concerts and school shows and contests. And next thing I know, I'm playing opening up for Michael Tubbs and Anthony Silva when I got older, and I'm playing for people like Jenny Wine and Flowetry, and playing at the House of Blues. I'll be at the House of Blues next Friday. I've been playing for 30 years, and I still have yet to get tired. So I think I could actually say this is my passion. This is my thing.
All right, going back, if you could remember, what was your first thing you played in your childhood? A song or something that you try to pick up on? Yeah,
it was a song from Kenny G called Songbird. You can hear it on the 2005 film Cars. I guess the truck was going to sleep, and then the song came on, and the cars was messing with him. That's the actual song. I actually played it note for note when I was about 9 years old. So that was it.
Okay. So as you play this, as a lot of people in your family or relatives notice that you're into this instrument and to music more? Yeah,
they. Saxophone isn't my main. It's my main instrument, of course, but it's not the only instrument that I play. I actually teach classical and jazz and R&B piano, and I play drums and a list of other instruments. But when people ask me, they say, "Hey, I heard you're a musician. What do you play?" I usually just tell them my saxophone, because that's my first love. That's the first instrument I ever touched. All the celebrities I've opened up for was on the sax. You know what I mean? So I gotta give credit where credit is due, and this is it. Saxophone is it.
Oh, so what is your memorable moments for the person that he or she opened up for that they wanted you? Was there like a request or you wanted to play something?
Well, I was okay. I have to go back to Genuine when I was opening up for him at the Oracle in Oakland, and I played 2 songs, and then he came on stage. But before he came on stage, there was supposed to be a kind of little break there, but he came on early just to give me my props and have the whole crowd go buck wild. I mean, they were going, crazy when I was playing because they never heard R&B on the sax like that before. I was playing songs from Tank, I was playing songs from Boyz II Men and Little Stubbs. But when he came out there, he said, "Let's give it up for DeWayne Zachary," and I didn't think he would ever do that because I met him backstage and that was it. You know what I mean? He said, "This is the guy that's going to be," the producer said, "This is the guy that's going to be playing, opening up for you. You have to give him his props and, give me that, shake my hand or whatever." Never thought he was listening backstage. So it was something that I will never forget, Yeah. And with Flowetry, Marsha Ambrosia, the main singer for Flowetry, after I played for her, we actually played basketball outside.
What?
She's got skills on the court.
1-on-1, watch out now.
Yeah. She's actually got skills on the basketball court, so I gotta give my hats out to her.
So, who do you think was your teacher for all these instruments? By yourself or classes, TV, or friends from other friends?
It was 2 people. It was a couple. They used to pick me up from my house when I was a kid, going to Park Lane Elementary School out here. It was my first teacher, band teacher. Her name is Carol Romans, and her husband is Bob Romans. They live in Lodi. So Bob and Carol Romans is the ones that really pushed me to pursue my passion best I know how. They always told me, play each performance as if it was your last performance. And I want to get in touch with them somehow, or maybe Facebook can help me, but I know they're probably up there in age since the last time I seen them, since I was a kid. But they're the ones that pretty much got me started on my way.
So what was the biggest venue you played at?
Probably the Oracle in Oakland with Genuine. If it wasn't that, it was at the Apollo in Harlem, where actually, everybody was at Harlem. Everybody was at Apollo there. I actually won for the music category there. And after that, I was on America's Got Talent. I got a couple of pictures and videos there on my Instagram and my Facebook page. Didn't win, but it was the experience that kind of. I met Nick Cannon. I met back then it was Howie Mandel. I met a list of others. You know what I mean? So it was fun. They said I was a shoe-in, but they had enough in that category. They can have 100 Kenny G's. They only need but 1. So they said, try again next year.
Wow them with that experience, but like a different edge to it or something.
Yeah.
So like they said, they have 100. So you said that, but you tried it.
Right. Yeah. They just tell me try again. I might try it again. I mean, that was in 2012. I might give it another go. But I'm taking care of 6 kids, so it's like, where do you get the, and if the opportunity comes, I'll take it. But I just haven't been able to really do what I want to do. Not blaming them, I love them to death, but it kind of not much so much slow you down.
The time will come.
Yeah.
And you're gonna wake up.
Right.
And you're gonna grab it, and then people that are around your circle are gonna probably help you as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm seeing the signs now. I keep my circle small. Sometimes nowadays you gotta keep that circle to a degree. Otherwise, they'll probably end up getting hurt in the long run, which I have. But my mom always told me a lesson unlearned is a lesson to be repeated. So just keep that circle very few.
I know we gotta live life and learn it as we go by.
Right. Agreed.
And then like for birthday parties, what does people request from you? What's your favorite songs, or what? Like I said, you played a lot of different instruments.
Yeah, yeah. I could be playing some ballroom songs on the piano, they call me at O'Connor Woods to do ballroom music on the piano, stuff that the patients and the tenants grew up on, stuff from the 20s and the Cotton Club and everything like that. Or I could do some jazz piano at another college at the hospital. It pays to go to school and learn your stuff. Like I said, I have the Romans to thank for that. But as far as on the saxophone, doing like weddings or stuff like that, one venue I could be doing a wedding. Somebody want me to play "Let's Get Married" from Jagged Edge or something from Boys to Men. Boom! If I've heard it before, I could play it. You know, no matter what instrument. I've been blessed with that. But then on the other hand, I could do another venue, and then people want me to play songs from Journey or something like that. You know, or Linkin Park even, and I've done it. You know what I mean? They'll tell me right away before I even get there what they want, and I'll download it on a music app, and I'll have the background music. I'll play over.
Like you said, you did that with Genuine, and
Yeah.
you created history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You never,
me anyway.
yeah. That's for you, for your belt, yeah.
Right.
Under your belt, that you created history with another song, a different night on a saxophone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Extraordinary guy.
But a star, like bam.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what is it like when you play like big events? You're nervous? Is there pressure? Is there like a favorite soda, gummy bear you eat before you get on stage?
Yeah, that's a good
Do you breathe?
question.
Do you pray? What's going on? Do you call people on the phone?
No. I used to do all of that, even the gummy bear thing. But when I was a kid, I wore glasses. And then I would be afraid to play in front of large crowds. So what I would do, my hands would get all kind of clammy and sweaty, so I'll smear them all over my glasses. That way they'll see my eyes, but I won't see them. You know what I mean? Now, since I got older, I'm more comfortable playing in front of crowds, big, huge crowds, than I am 4 or 5 people. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know how to explain it. But if it's a crowd of 1,000 or maybe more, you know, like the Oracle is, I don't know how many thousands were there. I was instantly connected. Everything meshed. I was right there. I wasn't nervous at all. I don't do any rituals. I don't, you know what I mean? I just get up and play. You know, my last performance was at Cash Creek Casino Entertainment area. And it was on and popping. I just picked up the sax and started playing.
So how do people grab you?
Yeah, how do they find me? A lot of people tell me that I'm a Cinderella story because I don't really brag about what I do. And if they hear me, they go, "Whoa, how come you didn't say you play like that?" Or, you know what I mean? But a lot of people find me.
The word gets around, huh?
Yeah, the word gets around. Or they'll see a video on YouTube. Look at my name on YouTube. I'm all over YouTube. I got locked out of my Facebook page, so I have to start a new one. But I'm trying to get back in the Facebook page that I had before. I had all my shows and all the pictures I had with all the celebrities and everything like that. So people proposition me for music via inbox to play here or there through my Facebook page. Now that I have this new one, it's just a struggle because it's new. I'm not even really interested in Facebook anymore until I get back on my old page, which I will. So that's how people find me, and that's how anybody else out there can find me.
Yeah, somebody in Facebook, help him out, get back in there. Crack the code for him so he can go back in there.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, he'll probably play at your event if you can crack that code for him.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Definitely play at the event.
Yeah, so you know, like stuff like that. I mean, wow. I mean, so you teach. So you say you teach. Like, how many genre of kids do you get a day, or is it a week?
It depends. I used to teach at the Stockton School of Music. I could have a list of 20 people for that day, but only 8 come, and I still have to be there. You know what I mean? Whether he's not going to come at 4 o'clock or she's not going to come at 6 o'clock, I still have to be there just in case he does come. Yeah. So I have to kind of say bye-bye to them and do my own thing. So I'm kind of my own entrepreneur when it comes to that. People have my number. They'll call me, "Can you teach my son on Friday?" Or, you know what I mean? I'll teach their daughter how to play Let It Go from Frozen, or I'll teach them how to play, you know,
whatever's popular. They can catch on and learn
or a song
too.
from Common. Who knows? You know, it doesn't matter. The opportunities are endless when it comes to music.
So yeah, just remind people where they can like grab you on like Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
Yeah.
Just let everybody know where they can find you.
DeWayne Zachary, that's DeWayne Zachary. That's my Facebook username, so you just throw that in there. You'll find me or the other page, but and on Instagram at Sultry Sax. You'll find me on Instagram. A lot of pictures that I have been doing. You know, and as far as anything else goes, you know, just hit me up. You know, you never know.
Anything coming up we should know about you that you're might be playing or appearing?
I'll be at the House of Blues next Friday in Anaheim, and I'll be playing for Vivian Green. She was huge back in 2003 with a song called Emotional Roller Coaster. and she's been the background singer for Mariah Carey for 8 years. So other than that, I'll just have to wait on the call.
Okay, bling, bat phone.
Yeah, get that bat phone going.
All right, so if you could have like a wish to play with a celebrity of your choice or a singer or artist, who would it be?
Well, they're dead.
I know, but
it was gonna be Whitney Houston.
But yeah,
will be it. But as far as who's living today, it would be Mariah Carey. You know,
dead or alive. Yeah, I mean, you can still have that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll know that you want to.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like, how about a place? What place would you like to fill?
I would like to fill Madison Square Garden. I know it's kind of a dream. You know, everybody has that.
You never know. I'm just saying.
Jay-Z's rocking that. You know.
Somebody might be listening. Somebody.
Yeah, you know what I mean. If it's just a backup musician, I don't care as long as I'm there. You know what I mean? So I gotta pursue what keep pursuing. You know, a lot of people don't think I'm the age that I am now, but I am. I'm almost 40. You know, when I was around 20, I said, if I'm not famous by the time I'm 40, I'm just gonna give it up. But nothing could be further from the truth. I'm just gonna keep going, pressing. You know, it's not like I'm a rapper or anything where you have to give it up because people just look at you wrong. But
well, like everybody today, like knowledge today, and everybody that the new generation, it's kind of like it's too fast. Like people like quick, bam, you're rich and that. Like there's music, and then there's music. There's people that actually did the sounds, like playing instruments, and then there's the computer stuff.
Oh,
the add-in buttons. Yeah. Oh, I'm a music person.
Yeah.
Hit that click.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my pet peeve too. This time, when the next music awards that's gonna come out, I don't know who's putting it on, but I guarantee you, whoever's gonna get it doesn't have any idea what the use of a piano is. You know what I mean? They're always pressing the Mac 3 little buttons on there. I'm like, I went to school for this stuff. How come I'm not? You know. But you can't let that discourage you. You just gotta keep doing what you're doing. It really does matter as far as who you know. Like people say, how you get to this point? It really actually doesn't matter as far as when people say it's all about who you know. It really does. It's really true.
All right, show everybody what you got hiding under this table. Show everybody what you got right here.
All right. Something from Drake. You know, calling on himself on.
Check that out. And tell everybody a little story about this. You just got this today.
I just literally bought this today. It was brand new, so I'm going to have to go ahead and figure it out. But I mean, it's basically the same thing. So yeah, I literally was pulling strings. People were pulling strings for me, and I ended up getting my hands on it today. So I'm going to go ahead and work this. You know.
Thank the people that pulled the strings.
Yeah, thank you, Musical Round, for helping me out with purchasing this instrument here. I know it's last minute. And
well, thank you, Musical Round, so I can hear some music.
Yeah. Yeah, so I gotta, me and them have been doing business for years. I don't think I'll break that tie.
So has anybody ever come up to you or producers to collab in either a soundtrack, a movie, music, or entwine with the music today?
Well, a lot of local artists around here have me doing background stuff for a lot of rap artists. You know what I mean? Like there's a studio I do business with, Rise and Shine Studios, with Alex and Marcel. And a lot of times I do stuff out of their studio for people's albums. But as far as movies, I have yet to be on that journey yet. That's one thing I would love to do. commercials. I did jingles for Kaylin back in the day with when it was Cannon and King, with Amanda King. She knew me since I was a baby anyway, so I got to hook up through that. So I was doing jingles for Cannon and King, the morning show that came on at 5 p.m. So maybe Amanda, if you ever need me again, I'm still here.
All right, I know she could probably hear you. She could hear you, but I met her as well. But at the school. Yeah, so but when I was in LA, I was in a commercial where they had nothing but instruments playing. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I was going down the subway. As I was going down the subway, I see this guy playing on drums, but I couldn't see who he was because I saw the back of his head, and I see everybody on their phones.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it must be a student film or something.
Right.
And then I see the big guy come out. I need you to stand right here like you're going to wait for the subway.
Right.
And I was like, he says, what? That's what I was doing in the first place. But the train I was waiting for had delayed like a couple of minutes.
Right.
And then he was playing good until I found out who it was on the other side. I was like, oh my God.
Right.
It was celebrity. It was Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he was doing the cell phone commercial.
Oh, okay.
And then all of them it shows him play off, and everybody that was in that commercial all had their different instruments.
Oh, nice.
So like get time, I will shoot you the link so you can see that.
Please.
So you can see how that goes off, and then. I didn't know I was in the commercial until I started looking at it on the screen. I was like, I said, I've been there. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, I was there. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, sure you were. I go, that's me behind him.
Yeah.
You see him, me looking like this? And I was like, I didn't know what was going on. And people were like, oh, you didn't know? I said, I didn't know who he was till the thing was over.
Yeah, you never know.
All I saw was the back of his head. And then when they told me to move around, now I know who he was.
Right.
And I was like, oh, my God. And then it was so funny because I was there. He shook my hand. He goes, hey, great work. He thought I was part of the cast.
Oh, well, there you
and
go.
I was like, well, hey, I could be.
Yeah, just go play along with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then,
everywhere,
it just shows this big old sign, if you don't want to be filmed, get out of here.
Yeah. Like, who doesn't want to be filmed nowadays? You know what I mean? You never know where that can go.
But you seeing that playing, I was like, man, you need to collab with, I don't know if you have, collab with other people that would do a call if you ever needed help. Oh, I know a piano person.
Yeah.
If you try to do that, you want to do your own specialty. Like, I don't know if you have everybody in your genre, like guitar, bass, whoever, drums.
Yeah, I got a list of people. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, though, I keep that circle small because I want to see rattle me when I'm not financially where I want to be. It's gonna rattle me when I am. You know what I mean? So those are the ones that I really kind of rock with at this point in my life.
Yeah, I was like, here you playing like you just play and then boom.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like sometimes I would see other musicians or, music artists, they'll have like a microphone.
Yeah.
And then hook up to the chest and then they just play it.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is, and I don't think you need a speaker in here, but yeah.
No, you definitely don't need a speaker in here.
But yeah, I don't know how it goes when you mic and play on stage, but yeah. Do they usually like mic you or something, and then?
Yeah, it's called a lapel. It's like a little clip they put right here, and then I just have it like at the Oracle. That's what they use
that's
for me.
That's what it
Or a lot of times, like because I did music at Quail Lakes Baptist Church. It's one of the best group of people I'll ever come across in my whole life. But did music there for a number of years. I requested from the sound guy. Well, actually, I didn't even request it. He was asking me just randomly when he was in the cafe, what's your favorite mic? And I said, I don't know what they're called, but I like that little Victorian mic that, like people like from the Cotton Club used to have, like bringing down whatever's gray, got the little lines on it or whatever. You know what I mean? He said, really? He said, I could get you one of those. And the next week, I was playing on an actual Victorian mic. That just because I said I like those kinds, So. Yeah, that's so if and then I was lapelled before I had that, but I told him you can keep the lapel mic now. I'm going to play on this Victorian mic from here on out, and he let me.
Original, classic, keep it classic.
Yeah, I love the look, the whole Cotton Club style. You know what I mean?
You're bringing it, like I said, you're bringing it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So you never know. The opportunities are endless when it comes to music, like I said.
So is there any message you'd like to tell the people of Stockton and the people that are into, music artists, and because you play so many different instruments.
Yeah.
What will be your message to people that are just starting?
Whatever your dream is, follow it. You know what I mean? If you're already a musician, play each song as if it was your last performance. You know, no matter how old you get, music is for everyone. Don't give it up. If that's your thing, if that's your passion, keep at it and give everything you do musically or even outside of music. Give it your all. Give it your 100%. You know, if you're going to be a musician, be the best musician you can be. Be a janitor, be the best janitor you can be. There's no telling where you can go from that. You know what I mean?
Right. Is there anybody you like to thank and give shout outs to?
Quail Lakes Baptist Church, Kimberly Wormsley, the president of the Urban Chamber of Commerce, running things out there in the metro system. I would like to also thank Chef Tobias. I know you know all these people, you're everywhere. You for having me here. We'd be here all day if I was just
let it roll. Let everybody know you love them. Yeah, just say everybody that you know I know.
Yeah,
I love you. Thank you all.
Yeah. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry, but you know I love you. Anybody that I know that I talk to, if I talk to you, I love you.
Yeah. So just let everybody know that what you will be playing at coming up.
Well, next Friday I have the gig at the House of Blues in Anaheim. Before that, I will be playing for New Life Church of God in Christ on Wilson Way with Pastor Thornell Clayton. He's going to be asking me to do some music there, and me and him go back too, and him and my dad go back. And great man. I'll be over there, I believe on the 7th, and you know, just follow my Facebook page or Instagram page. I'll let you know any other further events from there on out.
All right. So, you know, would you like to play something like closing us out?
Sure.
This is OJ's Juice Bar with today's juice, you know, the entertainment hour, and we're gonna be signing off.
Hello! I'm a hip old granny who could hip hop, bebop, dance till you drop, and yo me to wicked cup of cool.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Mr. Selden,
If you wanted some cheese, why don't you just say so?
I should never buy Gribbinus from a moil. It's so chewy.
Nancy and I are still looking for the other half of my...